Me. Wakes up. My left nostril. My right nostril. Feeling lonely. Wanting to be alone. Me. Classmate. Do you want to be friends? Me. No thanks. Classmate. But you're always by yourself. Don't you feel lonely or sad? Me. It's a peaceful life. Me. I'm gonna start having fun on my days off. Me on my days off. Girl walks up to me and says hi. My social skills. Oh no. Mesa disappearing. My bed when I'm sleeping. My bed when I have to wake up. Me after putting the yogurt container in the sink and the spoon in the trash. Someone. Hey, how's your day going? Heart. Go on. Tell him your problems. Mouth. I said we fine today. April 2020. Oh wow, I can play games as long as I want. February 2021. I create imaginary scenarios in my head because of the sheer lack of social interaction with others. When you're showing someone your favorite movie and they keep looking at their phone. My financial decisions in a game. My financial decisions in real life. My depression, anxiety, and regrets taking me to the land of overthinking. Upstairs school bathroom. Downstairs school bathroom. Me sleeps for 3 hours a night and survives off of root beer and Takis. My organs, bro, I'm straight up not having a good time. When you're watching the final episode of a show and hear the intro song for one last time. When you're by yourself doing something you are really good at and love doing. When someone starts watching. Someone lighting a cigarette. Me. Me at 2 AM creating fake scenarios in my head and hurting my own feelings. Me after saying pardon me instead of excuse me. Breaking news. Local dog to call for town. Me trying to avoid eye contact with the person sitting next to me on the bus. When you said you wouldn't stay up too late and suddenly it's getting lighter outside and you hear birds singing. Mom, the guests are gone. Me. My teacher, why don't all of you turn on your cameras so I can see your beautiful faces? Me. Me giving advice. Me living my life. 8 hours of sleep. 7 hours of sleep. 6 hours of sleep. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. Wearing the same underwear for 8 days straight. Wearing the same socks twice. When you peel the crusty layer of lip and blood doesn't come out. When you forge to bring your phone to the toilet, so you start philosophizing. Without my cookies, I'm just a monster. When you text your crush and her status instantly changes from online to offline. I'm aware of the effect I have on women. When you make the slightest mistake and your brain reminds you of how big of a failure you are. Shut up. A girl saying I'm cute. Me for the next week. When you have a panic attack, but you don't know why. When you pull out the DS on a road trip, suffering from car sickness. Me, knowing that cactuses have sharp spikes. Also me every time I see a cactus. Me after having mint. Using toothpaste be like, day 1. Day 50. Day 51. Me at 2 AM, alright, time to sleep. YouTube, how to wash a kitten without making it too scared. Also me, who doesn't own a kitten. Well then let's find out. Going to sleep because you're tired. Going to sleep because you've had enough of being conscious. The scariest things on earth. The dark. Clowns. Sharks. Serial killers. Death. When you restart your computer, but the problem still doesn't go away. Your stomach hurts for a while. It gets worse. You let out a giant fart. Your stomach doesn't hurt anymore. How stupid people think I am. How stupid I actually am. Me all day. Me at 3 AM. When the FaceTime connects. How's your mental health? Me, I can't believe it's gotten even worse. When the only person I know is talking to other people. No one. My blanket at 3 AM. You lost your phone. You can't find it anywhere in the room. You decide to look under the bed. You turn on your phone's flashlight to see. You choose the fastest water droplet. It suddenly slows down and almost loses. It eats another droplet and wins the race. Teacher, does anyone know the answer? Me who knows the answer, but has social anxiety. When you fall asleep in a car. Fast travel unlocked. Some kid, I'm 6 years old. Me, cool. Some kid, I was born in 2015. Me. Me when I touch my pockets and I don't feel my phone. My brain 2 seconds after I lock a door. Did the past really happen? When you try to take a screenshot but turn off your phone instead. Looking back, my life has been a quintessential part of the definition of failure. Anyone, don't do that. Me, that. When you're chilling and suddenly remember you have an exam tomorrow. Chilling stressfully. Angry Birds came out 11 years ago. When you drink orange juice after brushing your teeth. Sips, dies. When you try to sleep in the bus by putting your head against the window. Thinking that everyone hates me. Thinking that everyone talks behind my back. Nobody cares enough to hate or talk about me in reality. Day is way better than night. During the day, it's light, it's warm, and nature is blooming. At night you can cry without letting anyone know. You find an absolute banger song. It only goes for 1.5 minutes. Friend, what is your most played game? Me, Call of Duty Infinite Pain. 5-year-old me does something cringe. My brain 13 years later, while I'm trying to sleep, chanting, ancient sins, ancient sins. The amount of work that needs to get done. The amount I'll consider doing, but still won't do. Me replying back instantly after being ignored for 2 days. Something embarrassing that I made half a decade ago. Me showing off my multiple personalities. Me during the argument. Me, later that day, realizing I was definitely wrong. When you dump all the sugar from the bottom of the Sour Patch Kids into your mouth. The scariest things on earth. Dark. Clowns. Sharks. Serial killers. Death. Letting go of a tape measure. Nobody. My ankle for no reason. Me sliding the straw in and out of McDonald's cup. Me listening to my voice recordings from 2 seconds ago. Dies from cringe. what I thought being a teenager was gonna be like. What it's actually like. You find a new show to watch. It's actually pretty good. It has 7 seasons. They ruined the show after season 2. Me after reading texts to my crush 4 years ago. Cringe. Me to Carrot. Me too. Thank you for watching this video. Tune in at 5 PM British time for a video of changing topic.